Hello everyone, this is Raja Ramesh and welcome back to TypeScript and Playwright Journey. In the previous video, we learned about conditional statements in TypeScript. In this video, we will see about functions in TypeScript. So, what are functions and why we use them actually? Not only in TypeScript, in any programming language, we use functions or methods. Say for example, you have multiple lines of code to be executed to achieve some of the work in your application, and you want those lines in different places of your application also. Like you have 10 lines of code which are to be executed, and you need those 10 lines in hundreds, tens or thousands of places in your application. So what you can do is, one way is you need to copy those 10 lines and paste it wherever you want. But if you do so, there are few problems, like it is time taking and you are just repeating the same code again and again. And if at all in future, if something is to be changed in those 10 lines, for example in line number 3, you have to go to all those places and need to change that, which is difficult in maintaining the code also. To avoid all these, we can depend on a concept called functions. So what functions does exactly is, we can group those lines of code which are to be used multiple times into a block and name that block as a function, right? And you can use those 10 lines by just calling that function using the name of the function wherever you want. And if at all you want to modify that code in future, you just need to update the code inside the function so that it will be reflected to wherever you call that function. Let us see how to create a new function in TypeScript. Open Visual Studio Code and create a new file called functionsdemo.ts, which I already created for you. Now I am in functionsdemo.ts file. First, we will discuss about the syntax of writing a function. It will be like this. You have to start with the keyword function and the name of the function you want. For example, for our demo purpose, I will write some function called greet, okay, followed by a parenthesis set in which you will be passing parameters. So we will discuss about parameters in next video, how to create functions with parameters, right? And here you may have a return type of the function. This will be discussed in next video, how to create functions with return type and that return some value. For now I will skip that. So function, name of the function followed by empty parenthesis. See, even we are not giving any parameters, you have to include at least empty parenthesis set while defining a function, and a block of code to be followed. In this block, you actually write the code which is to be executed when you call that function greet. So for example purpose, I am just writing a console.log statement, console.log, and in this, hello world. So this is the basic function in TypeScript, which is started with a keyword function, and the name of the function here is greet, and we don't have any parameters, and this function is not going to return any value, and hence we are not declaring any return type as well, and we just have one statement inside our function and we don't return anything from this function also. Got it? So this is the basic function in TypeScript. And how to use this function means by using the name of the function. Just write like this, and this line is called calling the function greet. Okay. So whenever you call the function, the control will be transferred to the place where it is actually defined, and the code inside this function will be executed. Now just we will see hello world on the console. Let us see this by executing this, and see we got hello world to the terminal. And this is how we write a basic function in TypeScript. In the next video, let us see how can we create a function which accepts parameters. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.